Obito Uchiha is the dumbest Naruto character. He's dumber than Choji, he's dumber than Hidan, and dumber than anyone else you could think of in the entire series. And I'll prove that to you, but before that, make sure you're subscribed to this channel for more premium content like this, and also leave it a like to help me out against the YouTube algorithm. So you may be thinking, no man, Obito is really smart, he was pulling the strings behind the Akatsuki the entire time, manipulating pain and all that. He can't be dumb. You're out of your mind, Daigo. Why have you been drinking? And to that I'll say, what was Obito's original goal by pulling the strings of the Akatsuki? Well, he wanted to accomplish the Infinite Tsukuyomi. He wanted to cast the genjutsu in the entire world so he can live in his dreamland with Rin and all that weird, creepy thing. Regardless, his goal was to make the Infinite Tsukuyomi happen. That's the reason of everything he was doing in the entire series. And how does one go about accomplishing that? You have to gather every single tail beast to combine them into the 10 tails, which then you're gonna use to cast Infinite Tsukuyomi upon the moon, which will hit back the earth and everyone will be affected by it. The way Obito did that was by using the divine tree after becoming the Jinchuriki of the 10 tails. The divine tree will then generate a flower which will open up, and the Rinne Sharingan contained within the flower will reflect upon the moon, which will cast Infinite Tsukuyomi on the world. But you just have to remember that before he did all that, he started a war with the entire freaking ninja world. But what if I told you that the fourth great ninja war would have had no purpose whatsoever if Obito had room temperature IQ? Obito has to gather every single tail beast in order to create the 10 tails. Capturing the 8 and the 9 tails is the reason for the war. Obito wanted to get them and trap them into the ghetto mazo so he can summon the Juubi and all that. So he was after Naruto and Bee, who had the 8 and 9 tails. And that was the whole reason for the entire war. But humor me for a little bit here. How did Obito use the Ghetto Mazo to summon the 10 tails again? Did he use the 9 or the 8 tails? No, he did not. He only used a sliver of their chakra. Sasuke had captured a fake bee who only gave the Ghetto Mazo a single tentacle, and then Obito used the chakra from the Edo Tensei Ginkaku and Kinkaku, so he used that very strange Edo Tensei chakra in order to substitute for the entire Kurama. And Obito could have easily done that without fighting an entire war against the ninja world, because they captured the tentacle way before the war started. And if he asked Kabuto, hey Kabuto, can I take a look at the Ginkaku and Kinkaku that you summoned here with the Edo Tensei? There's something I want to see here. And then used the Sage of Six Paths tools to entrap their chakra and just toss it into the Ghetto Mazo just like he did in the middle of the war, he could have gathered chakra from all tailed beasts. Obito is a ninja that can teleport to anywhere in the world whenever he pleases through his Kamui. So he could have just absorbed Kinkaku and Ginkaku's QB chakra into the Ghetto Mazo, completing every single tail beast chakra within the statue. He could have then teleported to the other side of the world, whatever that is, summoned the Ghetto Mazo there, meaning that the Ninja Alliance would have absolutely no time to get there, summon the 10 tails, and then cast Infinite Tsukuyomi. You didn't have to go to war because the conditions were met before that, you idiot. Sure, Obito did not know he would have Edo Tensei when he declared war because Kabuto wasn't in the picture yet. But when Kabuto shows up and he has the Kinkaku and Ginkaku Edo Tensei, what should Obito have done? Oh, hold on, this war is useless. I'm just gonna summon the 10 tails now. When Obito absorbed Ginkaku and Kinkaku's chakra with the Ghetto Mazo, I still thought that he would need the entire 9 and 8 tails to create the Juubi. But no, he can just use a very small fraction of the chakra from the original tail beasts. So it's really unnecessary for you to go to war to hunt down Naruto and Bee, right, Obito? Maybe you'd have succeeded if you hadn't done that. Of course, this is a plot plot contrivance because Kishimoto didn't really know a satisfactory way to summon the 10 tails without yanking the Kyuubi and the 8 tails from Bee and Naruto. And this really diminishes the entire purpose of the war. All the deaths and the sacrifices the Shinobi Alliance has made to protect Naruto and Bee was completely useless because they didn't need protection at all. Obito could just summon the ghetto mazo and create the Juubi whenever he pleased. That's exactly what he did when he was fighting Naruto, Bee, Kakashi, and Guy. He was just like, oh, I'm done with you. I'm just gonna summon the Juubi now because I don't care. Tsunade and the Raikage coming in to stop Bee and Naruto from entering the war because they wanted to protect them was just a complete waste of time. Every single fight in the entire war was a complete waste of time because their capturing was not essential whatsoever. And you may be saying, well, Obito wanted to have the completed 10 tails, and sure, that may have helped, that may have cast Infinite Tsukuyomi faster than that divine tree, which was really slow, but nevertheless, if he teleported to the other side of the planet with Kamui, he could have just done that with all time in the world because they would never get to him. So this decision of using Kinkaku and Ginkaku's chakra in order to create the 10 tails is bad from a story perspective because it diminishes the entire agency of the war arc, and it's also bad in universe because it makes Obito look like the stupidest character that was ever written because he had everything set up from the get-go and he didn't have to go to a war to capture Naruto and Bee. But anyway, leave in the comments what you think. Watch this video right here for another entertaining piece of content. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.